I should. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, sounds good. So, Saturday morning, I said, like, I was emailing Ehsan, and we said, let's have him talk about our project, what's happening with it. And in an hour, we have a Zoom call. But I woke up pretty late in the morning, so I said I need to have the sunlight. I came here. Um, I felt it's better. Like we have been in what is it called, study room for a long time. So yeah, I thought I'd bring you here too because you deserve it. You deserve to be outside. Cheers. I should come outside more. Anyways, let's see what Ehsan says. Ehsan is taking the game to another level. He's talking about LLM, large language models. Like, his model that he shared with me is totally different. And let me be honest with you, some of these terms he used here, I don't even know what they mean. Use an item encoder. Okay, so I cannot share with you this stuff because I'm outside. All of my batteries are dying, so it's just me talking. So here he says we have an item encoder V, and we have okay, come here. So the thing is that he says a search context is characterized by a triplet. First is the user, which U, then we have the query Q, and we have a search history D of, he has like less than sign and Q, which means what happened before Q. So S is this triplet of U, Q, and DQ. And he wants to define a context affinity measure. So once we search for something, the result of the information retrieval, the items we show, how much is this affinity, whatever. Which we use D, S, and D, which looks like the information theoretic measure we have, Douglas Brown. I don't know, I don't remember the name, but D, the same D. And any candidate item, D in DQ. So we have D less than Q, and this is D DQ. In the retrieve set, DQ is once you search Q, you find DQ, which is retrieved set, right? So, and he says that we have 3 categories for this kind of context affinity measures. First, the core unifying item is an LLM to materialize the underlying search intent order. So he wants to use an LLM like ChatGPT to rank the items we get, which is, we call them IQ. I thought it's DQ. What is the difference between DQ and IQ? I don't know. By the way, my shoes are a gift from Costas. Thank you. If you wanna do photo shoot for your weddings, I highly recommend. Use an item encoder. What is an item encoder? We transform the intent topic into embedding vectors. That's the machine learning or LLM part that I don't quite get. What is an embedding vectors? I don't know that. So we may wanna okay, that's better. Embedding vectors. So there is a V that takes the query or intent and put it into embedding vectors. And then part C is use similarities between intent topic representation and the candidate item. So we have a representation for the intents and we have a representation for the items, and we want to find the similarities in between them. By the way, I added some whipped cream on my matcha and it felt amazing. Yo, don't move. Bruh. Huh. Okay, I'll go back. Okay. So this similarity between V defines a topic model for each candidate item D. So what is D? D is a candidate item. And A is a vector of the difference between D measure between a V of DI. DI is any element in the IQ. And we have V of DI and V of D. So I have a question about this part. What is DI? What is D? D is a candidate item. DI is any element in the retrieved information set. And we have an what does we do? We takes them to an embedding vectors. We take them to embedding vectors. We measure their difference, and that's our. Okay, let's go further. Let's go further because I'm not getting what's meant. Context affinity, recognizing the difference of context where are you based on encoding the query that is usually underspecified. So what is context? They say is that okay, there are multiple items are similar. We want to have a one item that is similar to rest of them and kind of say okay, we don't want to show a lot of similar items, right? Or we want to categorize them, put them in different categories. But here he says, I don't know, okay, let's go another round. The premise of the LLM powered intent topic context affinity feature is that we translate the asked intent into intent topics. We translate the asked intent into intent topics with a richer semantic. Alright. Maybe the intent Yeah, that's actually true. Usually, when it happens that we have different categories, because the guy searched a query that is too general, so we don't know what the fuck he wants. Therefore, we just, bruh. Therefore, we just say, okay, let's make it more rich, I guess. Richer semantics. Affinity vector A via some embedded encoding V, based on which we define features that our ranking model can consume. For example, max topic affinity. What is this? Oh, then the ranking will be based on max AI, which DI was in the retrieved items, and which one has the maxest item. Well, I thought D is a difference measure, so it should be minimum, right? Topic affinity DCG. Alright, these are good, I get something. Then we just want to sort them. Once we are done with this representation in the transformation space station, we are good. Hello. That's the closest I have been doing research in public. Alright. You can improve the fine aggregation above by using more informed topic. That was so fucking stressful. That was so stressful. I couldn't talk. Wow. He has an olive green bike. That's what happens. That's what happens when you do research in public. Anything can happen. Somebody can put his bike here. Somebody can take his bike here. From here. Maybe a squirrel runs up the tree. So many randomness involved. And still I'm doing my research. A researcher does his research in any situation. In the study room, in his bedroom, when he's sleeping, when he's eating food, when he's hungry, when he has protein deficit or whatever. He's gaining muscle in the gym. He's doing chest press. He's thinking about research. That's it. Improve the fine aggregation above by using more informed topics, centrality, weights. When he's nervous, he does his research anyways. Maybe not with the same quality, but there is only one way to do research, and it is doing the research. We can do. I have to be a motivational speaker for researchers. We can improve the fine aggregation above by using more informed topics, centrality. By the way, let me turn off the I just did 30 minutes. Yeah, let me turn off